Hey, what's up, Facebook? It's Jeffrance, and today I'm here with Scars Uplift Association on how to be great. And this is episode 1, and today I'll be talking to you guys about time. That was a good intro, actually. So today, like I said, I'm going to talk to you about time and how it's affecting me in my own personal life and how I can hopefully reach out to some of you guys and try to help y'all on this issue. So we live in a society where a lot of things come to us at a very fast pace, and we kind of oftentimes don't think about that, but we become acclimated and oftentimes accustomed to the fact that things come at our fingertips. So we often expect blessings to come in the same manner, and we make a mistake in mushing these two together, like worldly things and God's blessing, but they move on 2 different time frames. Like God don't move on by the time you don't move on your time, he moves on his own time. So that's why you oftentimes think that you're not getting an answer, when in fact you're just not getting what you want in the time frame that you wanted. So I think it becomes important to realize that it's not always just about you. Sometimes you gotta stop, and oftentimes I find myself, as of lately in my current life, telling myself that it's not always just about me, because something that happened, it doesn't matter what time of the day it is, I'll always put myself first. And it's in those situations, you kind of become toxic. Not, you do it in a way that's not intentional, and you become something that you didn't set out to be. And before you know it, over time, that kind of becomes your daily habit. You find yourself stressed out all the time. You find yourself unhappy. You find yourself tired. You find yourself wanting to do things, but you don't actually see the labor coming behind it. You see all of this stuff, and then in the back of your head, especially for the young folks, you feel like you're running out of time. So I think it becomes important for us to address this. And the first thing you have to realize is that you have all the time in the world. Take your time. Slow down. Stop moving and comparing yourself to other people's time frames and other people's deadlines, and stop letting other people especially place their limitations on you, saying that you have to have this, or go to school and graduate by 23 and be married by 25 and all this other stuff, and have a such and such 2018 DOS, whatever, I don't know, charger by by age 22. Like, these things, for a lot of us, they're unrealistic goals, and so we kind of put all of this stress on us, and it weighs us down, and people can see it, and you become toxic. So like I said, learn to move at your own speed, accept who you are, and love who you are. Take the time out of your day to get rid of anything that's unnecessary, anything that you don't have to think about, anything that's not bringing you happiness, anyone that's not bringing you happiness. Don't be afraid to cut out any ties. It doesn't matter how long a date has been plastered in the front of it. You just got to take care of yourself first. You got to take the time to take care of yourself first. It takes time to heal. It takes time to become a better person. It's not going to happen overnight. Time is something that is merciless, and it moves at its own speed, with or without you. So take the time out of your day to become someone that's great. Become someone that you would love to look up to. Become someone that you're not afraid to be a hero to a young child, to your own child. Be someone that you can just love on. That's really important, I think, and I've pictured that vividly for the last couple of months of my life. And people can say that they see a change in me. Honestly, I notice a small change, but it's hard to keep it. It takes time. Then again, there it is again. It takes time to become who you want to be. You know what I mean? You don't be afraid when people say that. Well, when they bring up your past, that oftentimes make people afraid to step forward into the future because someone's holding something against them. That's the worst thing you can do as a person. When you see them trying to change and you constantly throwing up the negative and the bad in front of their face, it makes people not want to step out into the sunlight to become a better person, who they're meant to be. It's going to take time to be who you want to be. It's going to take time to get where you want to get. But if you wake up every day and you take that first step, you don't know where you're going to end up. But as long as you're walking, you will never be in the same spot, ever. So So that's what I've been doing. Even when everything is stripped from you, when everything is taken from you, when you might think that this time, like it's really gone for real, take some time to clear your mind, sit down, relax, and realize that God really will and can do everything that he says he will. So I apologize about that, but really respect that fact every second of every day. Never forget what he can do for you. Never forget what he's done for you. Oftentimes I forget what he's done for me, and when I look back at it, I can't even speak. I'll just cry to my mom because it's so indescribable. It's crazy. So remember who he is. Remember what he'll do for you. And it's not just God will do everything for you and that's it. You have to put work in. And oftentimes that happens over time. You have to put work in. You have to chase God. You have to want to be a better person, essentially. That's what I'm trying to say. You have to want to be better. And that doesn't, at least that didn't happen for me until I realized and accepted the fact that I wasn't who I wanted to be. And so I've been taking the time over the course of the last couple of months over my life, and it's really encouraging and really a satisfying feeling when people tell me they can notice a difference. So hopefully, you can stay strong. Don't ever give up. Surround yourself with people that uplift you. Surround yourself with people that make you want to be better. It's like in school. You don't go to the kid that gets bad grades and copy off the kid with bad grades. You go to the smart kid. You hang out with people that makes you feel welcome. That's a natural human instinct. So, I love y'all. Love yourself. Love everyone that's around you, and cherish the days that you have, and strive to be a better person. Have a good day.